What does it mean to own and run a sustainable fashion brand in 2023 and 2024? Does this mean that we're using recycled fabrics, or are there different options for us? I'll be giving you guys my top 6 key business practices that you can start implementing today. First is going to be zero waste pattern making. When we create or craft a garment, there is going to be leftover fabric. That fabric, unfortunately, ends up being thrown out. In order to combat that, there is what is known as zero waste pattern making. And these are these beautiful and well-constructed patterns that literally use the entire roll of the fabric. The second methodology involves minimizing the amount of wasted fabric in your production capacities. Maybe a retailer ordered too many double XLs and they end up not selling those double XLs. They end up throwing out those double XLs because they have no use for them. What we can do is either a made-to-measure program where each garment is made on-site as needed for the customer. You also have the ability to implement seamless knit technology, so you're not mass manufacturing fabric. We also have strategic body scanning technologies that allow us to craft garments specifically for each user. The third keyway, multi-functional garments, in order to allow them to take on multiple uses. Next up, we have what is known as UpCycling, the process of taking old, unsold, or discarded garments from landfills, from actual customers that have bought and have no longer needed, in order to turn them into what are known as new garments.
The process of making fashion out of billboards.
Someone's trash is another man's treasure. Next up is high quality, timeless design. Let's look at a garment. Maybe it costs you $10 and then another costs you $100. But for the $10 garment, you might wear it 3 or 4 times and throw it out, versus the $100 garment. That one you might wear 300 times. Why? Not only is it because it's tailored to you, you feel more comfortable in it. You feel more attached to it. It's being of a higher quality. These pieces also have and lack a fashion seasonality to them. If they are in trend and in vogue today, they will still be in trend and in vogue tomorrow. Last but not least is rental service. You can rent anything from a wedding dress down to a watch. You can go for high quality garments that you also may not be necessarily able to afford on the spot for special occasions. Let me know in the comments below which of these 6 you feel is the better approach for your brand, and if so, why. If you're curious about what I would personally recommend for your brand, we can definitely hop on a one-to-one consultation call. I hold limited slots every single week and I'll understand your brand. Guys, if you enjoyed this episode, please consider smashing a massive thumbs up. It really does help us out. It keeps us motivated to keep creating this content for you. We've been doing it for the last 5 years. From the very bottom of my heart, thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of Fittdesign TV. Until next week's episode, stay awesome.